When looking for RC products on the web, check out rcdeal.com. This segment is sponsored by rcdeal.com.
How you doing? This is Charlie B, with OC Circuit News. It's been a while since I've been here, but I thought I'd talk about some of the racing that's been going on here at SoCal. To start out with, Mazda Cup. We had that September 17th. Excellent day. Really good turnout. A lot of spectators out there. And obviously, since it's a Mazda race, it was really supported by Mazda. So Mazda bodies were the only ones legal there. One of them was this car, my Mazda RX-7. You know, it works pretty good. You know, I actually ran the Certix class, which is also another popular class there. But, you know, the reason why I'm bringing it up is RCGT has pretty much kind of died down a little bit. I wouldn't say that it's dead, but I think it's kind of slowed down quite a bit. A lot of people have been really turned off, it seems like, with new boosted speed controllers that are just, I guess people just don't want to spend the money to go that fast. Understandable, you know, I mean, who wants to spend more money than they have to? RCGT originally started with, you know, hey, you have an older chassis, let's put a realistic body on there, let's spec the tire, and let's go with it. So I think based on those rules, that's what made the class really popular. But, you know, just like racing, everybody wants to be more competitive. Everybody wants to go faster. Everybody wants to, like, do more, but at what cost? Win at all cost and risk losing some people because they're turned off by it? Or do we just keep on going with technology? Well, you know, obviously, you know, I'm one who always embraces technology, but I think what I've learned is, you know, sometimes some fast classes need to stay fast and some fun classes need to stay fun. So with that being said, you know, OC Circuit, and along with some other local tracks here, Southern California, we decided to make it simple again because the boosted stuff, really, it's nothing wrong with it, but I think it should be kept with the TC classes. And the fun stuff, it should be kept, you know, non-boosted. So with OC Circuit pretty much having 4 tracks now, we're going to adapt the original rules of RCGT. Again, you know, you should be able to run an RCGT car with either a 17.5 brushless non-boosted speed controller or a brush setup like what I have over here. They should be able to be pretty close. Obviously, the brushless motor is going to have a little bit more longevity because you can gear it higher and they're less prone to burning up, while the brush motor you have to rebuild, you know, once in a while. But again, you know, the idea is to make it fun and cost effective. So starting now, or at least I've already announced it, for RCGT class, we are now not allowing the boosted ESCs, just so the tires don't wear out as fast. More people can afford to do it because it really became pretty expensive. You buy a boosted ESC for $160. You spend $40 to be able to upload it to a computer, and you're at $200. And these cars are so fast. I mean, we've seen it at Surf City on a 170-foot straightaway. A 5.5 motor had a lot more punch than a 17.5, but they're the exact same speed on the straightaway. So try saying that to a beginner who can't even control his car, breaks his car because he didn't turn at the end of the straightaway, and then tell him, oh, well, you need to slow down. It's not going to happen. So I think what we're going to do is you know, just take away the boosted factor altogether. For the RCGT series that we did, you know, we had the experts only run the boosted and the sportsman run non-boosted. Well, I think that's pretty much too late. We had a lot of people who just were turned off by it, and, you know, then the turnouts have really, really suffered for it. So we're going to go with that. Another alternative, if you guys don't want to run RCGT and you feel the X patterns are too expensive to go, we're going to run with a new class called GT10. Adapted from the new Inferno GTs that, you know, that you and DM1s you're seeing on those circuit tracks. They're the 8-scale off-road buggies, 8-scale buggies that convert to on-road. We've called them GT8s. I think the perfect name for the newer, smaller GT cars are GT10s. And again, same rules as RCGT, but the difference is, you're going to have the non-boosted 17.5 or stock 27-turn motor, and realistic body, spoked wheels, but this time you get to run slicks, or I guess open tire. So again, that brings the cost down. You're not limited to just the expanded tires, and we'll see what happens. Yes, it's confusing. We have 2 GT classes, which one to run, but I think we'll find out what people enter. Some people love RCGT and stick to RCGT, and that's perfectly fine. But some people like the open tire thing because maybe their brand X tires last a lot longer than X patterns. Who knows? But I'm offering it to the racers. If racers want to run, they can choose which class, and whichever the popular class, that's the class that's going to flourish. Either way, I'm supporting both. I'm just not going to use any more boosted stuff, and hopefully we get the turnouts back. Because again, here I'm running my HPI Sprint, inexpensive car, running a 27 brush motor, and it's competitive. Why? Because it's against like other cars that are just that are the same speed, and it's not about who has the best programming or who has the deepest pockets. It's going back to fun. So with that being said, hopefully we can bring these GT cars back to the track, and and less in the pocketbook, so we can just get our old cars out there again. It also came to a point in RCGT where people are using their $500-600 cars to run RCGT, and that really defeats the purpose. If you guys want to go fast, let's use the TC classes for that. That's the Mazda 6, the Stratus, all those protoform race type bodies. We'll use that for the fast class, along with the slicks and dish wheels and boosted to the moon speed controllers. Because GT should be more for the sportsman guys, or the guys who've been racing for a long time, but who are competitive, but really just want to have fun and run cool bodies. So let's keep it at that. We just had a new class that opened up too, the FF03 class, which is a front-wheel drive sedan that Tamiya released. Who knows where this class is going to go? As far as it's concerned right now, people have tried 21.5, people have tried 17.5, people have tried Mabuchis. All 3 were very successful. Now, after we finished the Tamiya TCS race at Cal Raceway, we finished the whole effing race at Cal Raceway as well, and they just use Mabuchis. It's going to be interesting to see what people are going to start coming out with their cars. I know a lot of people love brushless because it's convenient, but people also like the simplicity of Mabuchi. So again, it's a beginner level car, which obviously there is a pro version, but let's see how these classes survive for the next few months. OC Circuit will always have a class for you no matter what. So if you have an older car or whatever, maybe you can give RC GT or GT10 a try. Or if you want to get a new car and you're not really sure what, maybe the FF03 is a kind of a cool car to come out with. Either way, it's still, we still want to have racing for you. So whatever you do, come on by at tracks. We have 4 of them now to choose from. We race at Cal Raceway every Saturday. Just visit our website, socal.rcracing.com or at calraceway.com, and just email me at charlie@calraceway.com, and hopefully I get your message right away and answer you right away. So this is Charlie B, OC Circuit News at Offna Live. We'll see you at the track.
This show has been sponsored by rcdeal.com. So remember, rcdeal.com for your RC auction and web store needs. It's rcdeal.com.